Hello, welcome to Rosebank Farm. I'd like to talk to you about the Quick Connect for your garden hose. This has been a game changer for me. I was having a lot of trouble at the beginning of the summer with my garden hose leaking. I was switching between my spray nozzle and the garden feeder to be able to fertilize, and every time I would put my spray nozzle back on, it would leak and I would end up soaked. My shoes would be wet. They'd have to dry out for a couple days. So I tried the Quick Connect, and it has just been a game changer. It's so easy now to switch between the nozzles. So let me show you what that looks like. This is the Quick Connect system from Gilmore. I went with Gilmore because I know that brand, but probably any Quick Connect system that is made out of brass will work for you. So what the Quick Connect system consists of is there is a female end that goes on your garden hose, and there is the male end that attaches to whatever attachment you're going to put on the garden hose. And then they just easily, the female end squishes together like that, and you just insert the attachment with the male end. It's as easy as that. And since I've made the switch, I haven't had any more leaking. So you want to get your Quick Connect made out of brass. If you go with a different metal alloy, they won't stand up to the test of time. When you get brass, it won't weather, it won't rust. You can leave it out all winter and it'll do just fine. So make sure whatever kind you get brass. So the second thing that I learned was you need a female end for every hose that you have. So I have another hose that I'm going to be putting this female end on. And so it's real easy. You just get the end of your hose and you screw it on. Easy peasy, just like that. And then the male end goes on to whatever attachment you're going to be using. So let me get my garden feeder. So this is my garden feeder that I've been using this year to fertilize. Before that, I used to use the watering can system. But this has been so nice. But since I switched to the Quick Connect, so that my other nozzle doesn't leak, I have to unscrew the female end and screw the hose on it. So now that I have another male end, that should solve the problem. So I make sure I'm in the unlock position, and I just screw that in, make sure it's tight, and then lock. And now I should be able to change between nozzles. So this is the nozzle that was leaking all over me earlier this year. We used a little bit of plumber's tape. We wrapped it around it and put the Quick Connect on, and it hasn't leaked since. So now that I have my new connectors set up, it should be a snap to switch between my watering nozzle and my feeder. So I just pull back on the female and my watering nozzle comes off. And then I should be able to grab my fertilizer feeder, pull down on the female, insert the male, let go, and this should work. So I'm going to turn my water on and we're going to test it. Okay, so let's give it a test. And look, no leaks. Everything is solid, no leaking. I couldn't be more happy with using the Quick Connect system. Now that I just installed this male end on my feeder, I'll be able to switch back and forth. No more leaks, no more wet feet. The thing to remember is for every garden hose that you have, you're going to need a female end, and for every attachment you have, you'll need a male end. And if you order on Amazon or if you go to a garden center, you should be able to buy the different pieces that you need for your own setup. And you have to do what works for you, and this system is working for me. So give it a try. It makes watering a cinch, and I'm really pleased with how it's working for me. So we'll see you in the next video. Please like and subscribe to Rosebank Farm. Bye.